Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am styled by Lola, and in today's tutorial we'll be learning how to make this beautiful elastic band. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if there is what you would like to learn, please continue watching. Also, do not forget to turn on the notification bell so to get notified anytime I upload a new video. Let's get started. For this tutorial, we'll be needing a piece of fabric and elastic. So what I'll be doing first is I'll measure the length of the waist of the trouser. No, it's an elastic. Definitely we are using elastic. Definitely the waist of the trouser will be more than your normal waist. Here the waist of my trouser is 49. So I added 1 inch for sewing allowance, and that makes it 50 inches. And the wideness I'm using is 3 inches, but I would advise that you use 3.5 inches, but here I will be using 3 inches. I hope you understand. So the length of my trouser and the wideness is 3 inches. And what I will do now is I will bring out both ends of the fabric, then I will run an 1/2 inch stitch on it, on the end. So this is what I have after running the stitches on it. Then I will fold it. I will fold the fabric, then I will give it a press. I will fold it into two. I will fold the fabric into two, then I will give it a press. Then on the folded part of the fabric, on the folded part, I will come down by 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch on the folded part. Then I will mark the 1/2 inch round the whole fabric, then I will run a stitch around it. I hope you are following me. I will mark 1/2 inch down, then I will mark it round on the fabric, then I will run a stitch round it. I will run a stitch. So that will be at the upper part. I will run a stitch round it, and this means I've run a stitch. So I wanted to use this elastic before, but I later changed it because I noticed it was not giving what I want. So the elastic is too soft. So I later changed it to the 1 inch one. Now this is what I do. Since I do not have 2 inches elastic or 1.5 inch elastic, so the one I'm holding now is just 1 inch elastic. So what I will do is I will measure my waistline. The waist I'm working with is 29 inches, but for the 29 inch I will not be using the 29 inches. I will remove 1 inch from it, so I will be using 28 inches for my waist. So that's what I measure for the elastic band. Now because it is 1 inch, so I have to measure it twice. So I double, because I have to double it. So I measure the 28 inches twice, then I will place it on each other and run a stitch on it. I will run a stitch on it, then I will come back to show you guys how it looks like. So this me after I've run a stitch on it, and this actually give me almost 2 inches, and it's actually fine. It's okay. So what I will do next is I will fold the elastic, then I will top stitch on it. The way I'm folding it, I will just top stitch on it, and this me after I've done it. So what I will do is I will find where I join the my band, that's my fabric, where I join it, then I will open it up and I will put the elastic, that same place that I top stitch, then I will put the elastic inside my band. I'll put the elastic inside my band and I will run a stitch. I will sew just after the elastic. Please, after the elastic, don't sew on the elastic, because you have to be drawing the elastic with the fabric as you are sewing. So, and this means after I've run a stitch on it, this me trying to use my and to arrange the ruffles so that it will not fall in one places. So what I'll be doing next now, what we'll be doing next is I will sew 2 lines on the elastic. So I will run two lines on the elastic. So I will sew on it on the elastic 2 lines. So what I will do now is I have 2 inches here from the first stitches to the second one. I have to, so I will just have to divide it into two, then so that I will separate the stitches I'll be running on it. So what I will do now is I will find the main points of my waistband. I'll find the main points, then I will chalk it. I will chalk it at the front, then I will chalk it at the back, then I will chalk both sides. So I will chalk it at the back, I will chalk it at the front, then I will chalk both sides. So I will have 4 points where I chalked. So I will chalk it at both sides. So I will have 4 points like that I chalk. And the reason why I'm doing like this is it will be easier for me to sew on it, so that it will be easier, and that one will guide me to sew on it. Now let's go to the machine, then I'll show you how to sew on it. If you want to sew on it, I will start from a point, that's from where I chalked, then I will stretch it to the other end. I will stretch it to the other points where I chalked, then I will sew on it. So while sewing, you are stretching it. Don't sew on the ruffles, you sew on the plain fabric. So as you are sewing, you are stretching. As you are stretching the fabric, you are sewing it, and this means running a stitch round the first time on it. As you are sewing, please make sure you are stretching. You are stretching the fabric, unless you do not get exactly what we want. So I'll run the first one, and I'm trying to run the second stitch on it. Please note, as you are sewing, stretch the fabric. Stretch. You have to sew on the plain material, and this is the second, and this is the final look of the band. This is how it says. You can see that exactly the way it is, and this is the final look on my jumbo pants. And this is the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching.